當日喺灣仔啦，揸住一架插油旗嘅電單車啦。
我同我哋隊員叫停嗰一架車，反而加速前進，撞向我哋同事。
當時現場咧有3名嘅同事咧係被撞到嘅，佢哋有唔同程度嘅傷勢，包括手腳同埋身體大範圍係被擦傷。佢個治療啊同埋康復嘅時間咧都係頗長。
即係我都去諗翻起，我當其時嘅我都係俾呢啲資訊去誤導咗。
佢從思想偏激，逐漸轉變到咧，佢懂得用唔同角度去思考問題。佢亦都願意咧用自己嘅故事去感化其他人。
呢本繪本咧本身咧就係披着羊皮的狼，佢係由一班專業人士去繪寫嘅。
用羊同狼嘅對立比喻，將複雜嘅社會議題過分簡化，容易令小朋友形成非黑即白嘅偏激思維，
係煽惑香港居民之間嘅不滿同埋離叛。所以咧，法庭咧最終嘅時候係裁定呢本嘅書咧係具煽動意圖嘅刊物。譚德志冇理會警告，向大約300個圍住佢嘅群眾咧，用一啲煽動嘅字句咧發表演說。
佢所講嘅嘢都係完全毫無事實根據，並且用一啲似是而非嘅言辭進行一啲洗腦、灌輸港獨嘅錯誤思想。
咁呢啲咁嘅行為咧，係必須要受到法律嘅制裁。
Well, the sedition offence, of course, does not affect freedom of speech at all. And one of the reasons for that is that the basic law, which is Hong Kong's mini constitution, specifically protects freedom of expression.
警方喺呢單案檢獲咗一批國際恐怖活動入邊常用嘅自製炸藥，一旦爆炸嘅話，造成大量嘅死傷，亦都會令到嘅周邊建築物造成損壞。
炸彈嘅一啲巨響、傷亡嘅一啲人、被毀壞嘅一啲畫面，其實都好容易會透過媒體好迅速咁樣傳播，將恐懼感直接入到去大眾嘅心入邊。
The plots which they had in mind were deadly serious, and they involved potential bombings of various public facilities in Hong Kong, and it would have been unimaginable for terrorism-type charges not to have been brought.
35加計劃係假借咧係發起所謂嘅初選，推翻特區政府。
喺國安法之前咧，立法會可謂係亂象叢生，反對派嘅意向咧，當時係逢中必反，逢港必反。
This was a direct challenge to the one country, two systems policy.
我承認組織策劃初選最終係走錯咗個方向，我會好珍惜呢次重新開始嘅機會。